神秘画家的神秘过吧啊！我们这次问问到底哪里神秘了？你最好给我有够神秘。
I'd really like to know about your past. After Burkhard, the Basilisks, and Bellissimo, I'm a bit worried what else could be in store for me.
I'm sorry you feel that way. And you're right. You've done so much for me. You deserve some real answers.
But you won't give me any real answers, will you?
I can't say I'm not thinking about it. It's just that you have to understand there are things I haven't spoken to anyone about in quite some time, and some I've never spoken about. But I have an idea.
Let me guess. You want me to go to the woods, ride around on a dead wolf, then bring you his eyes because you'll make some sort of spectacular pigment from them. And in return, you'll give me some more vague wisdom, eh?
Well, now that you mention those eyes...
Ugh, I knew it.
Don't worry, I'm just joking. Listen. To the northeast of Malishov, among the trees, is a small abandoned dugout. It's not hard to find. It's close to the road. Go there and take a good look around. When you're finished, come back and we can talk about what you saw.
So, you're sending me on another errand?
No. I just want you to see some things before we talk about them. It will be easier for me that way.
So, I'm not going to find anyone who robbed you, who you want me to interrogate, or that's been living in your head for years?
Not this time, my friend. Really. I used to spend a lot of time there. And I feel that once you see it, it'll all be easier to explain.
All right, I'll go there. But if there's another odd surprise waiting for me there, I'll show you.
他这是让我们去一个他自己经常去的一个地方，但是他又不跟我们去啊，是什么情况？我们先快速旅行到附近这个德内马克。啊，到了以后还要再穿过一片树林啊，不过怎么样过去都行，可能还会遇到一些这个袭击我们的强盗之类的。我这后面的故事都是剧情对话为主。到了维耶塔给我们说的这个地方呢以后呢，遇到一个看起来疯疯癫癫的人啊，一上来就袭击我们。
There's someone living here. I suppose I'll ask if he knows anything.
Hey, what are you looking at? Get out of here, or I'll show you.
Easy. I don't want any trouble. I just wanted to ask you something.
Well, I ain't gonna answer. I'll beat you like a dog. To hell with you.
虽然可以把他打服，但是呢，直接投降也是一样的。
Already. Easy, man. You won. I just wanted to ask you a few things.
Ask me what?
Why did you attack me?
I don't want nobody here. People are nothing but problems and pain.
What do you mean?
Don't look, Libor. Just don't look.
What? Who's Libor? What are you talking about?
Wolves! Get away from him, you beasts! Libor! Libor, get up and get the shovel. We can't just leave him here like this.
Leave who? Damn it, man, what are you babbling about?
Is it you? My friend! I can hardly recognize you.
Wait, do we know each other?
How long has it been? A year? 2? Do you still talk to Voiter?
Voiter? The painter? You know him?
No, that's not possible. Voiter is dead. He can't talk to nobody now.
No. Voiter is alive and well. He's the one who sent me here.
I don't know how to tell you, but Voiter, they killed him.
I see. So, who killed him?
Burkhard.
Burkhard?
They left him in the forest, beaten, broken, and then the wolves found him. Where am I? Who are you? Hey, are you deaf, lad? Who are you and what do you want? I don't want no peeping toms around here.
My name is Henry. Voiter sent me here. Do you know him?
Aye, of course. You're here for the sword, aren't you?
What? What sword?
This one, of course. It's broken, I know, but maybe it could be fixed. Here, take it. And tell him I reckon I'll never be a real knight.
Wait, why don't you want the sword?
All it does is make me all confused. Besides, it suits you a lot better. Please, take it.
If you really don't want the sword, why don't you just get rid of it?
I wanted to, but I can't. But if you took it, if I knew someone deserving had it...
What do you mean, you can't?
Sacre, Libor, that's enough. Leave the man alone.
What? What do you mean? Are you not going to tell me anything else?
No.
Great. Very well. I'll take it. Maybe it really could be reforged with a bit of elbow grease. I suppose I'll take a look around then.
这里周围观察，不能推测出什么特别的结果，但是呢，就是会多一些东西之后去找维叶塔问。
been leaky even when Voiter was young. Sleeping here in a thunderstorm must be miserable. This doesn't seem particularly healthy. This must have been a nice wagon. Now it looks like someone dropped it off a cliff. Someone here really doesn't like wolves.
然后我们接下来去这个屋子里面看看。
The dugout itself looks rather ordinary. Maybe there'll be something interesting inside. All right, this is a bit odd. I reckon it wasn't here 20 years ago.
看起来他是最近刚猎杀了一只狼。啊，如果前面没有拿到那把剑的话，他这个剑有的时候会放在这个箱子里啊，尤其是晚上睡觉的时候，也可以拿到。
I made a similar one with Fritz and Matthew when we were kids. But this one looks like it's been here for quite a while.
是把稻草人插在了这个蚁穴上啊，对他们小孩来说就是一个大土堆。
Nothing to see here.
还蛮有生活气息的啊。这样下来就没有什么可调查的了啊。我们接下来去把这个剑重铸一下，看一下这个说明，在画家这个沃伊塔这里翻译名字就不一样了，看来不是同一个组翻的。总之就是这个疯子手里拿到的剑啊，这把剑重铸的话需要这个3个法兰克福钢啊，不过在哪其实都能捡到。我把这个狼心可以偷走，拿去喂给呆呆。 他吃不吃？啊，吃呢。好吃的，筋道。这里我们随便找个能打铁的地方，然后把这个剑重铸一下。它需要3个法兰克福钢，还有1个固定材料啊就可以了。法兰克福钢哪都能买到。这个锻造啊，就是现在大家都应该都知道怎么了啊，再额外补充点小技巧啊，就是这个拉风箱啊。 拉16下，哎就可以了。拉第17下必定会过热啊！拉16下以后就把这个放在里面，慢慢就交替着这个都给它加热到足够的温度就行。拉第17下的话，最好也就轻轻拉一半啊，这样的话加热的话，它也会这个亨利就会说啊，它要烧起来了。但其实也烧不了多少啊，应该就是刚刚好。这其实这个拉风箱等于是提升的这个炉火的最高温度啊。好，现在已经是到拉了16下了，你看我再拉一下。 看，一拉一下它就马上就，妈的啊，它烧起来了，但其实它慢慢还会降温度的啊，所以轻轻一拉啊，它就达到了啊，这已经是烧到最高了。把剑想象成分了4段，然后每一段上面重复不要敲超过3下啊，不然的话就会这个受击就会冒出来的火星就会少啊，所以还是要换位置的啊。最保险的就是翻面啊，翻面是绝对会算那个什么的啊，转移位置的，也是啊，大约敲打个50多下啊。 来看看怎么样。一般都能打出最高级。哎，马丁认证，我们把刀磨一下，看还能看到它这个重铸以后的接的那个断痕啊。这个疯子的这个剑是 DLC 以后最强除了这个亨利满级重铸的短剑以外的这个最强的长剑了。但是我不怎么用长剑。重铸完以后就看清楚上面的这个铭文，这个铭文是一句拉丁语的祷告语。好，接下来我们去找维叶塔啊。这次找维叶塔的时候会有一次能力鉴定啊，口才啊。如果说是能够让他把所有的实情说出来的话，会有一个成就。
And what did you see?
I have to say, I expected a bit more. The place was a wreck.
I beg your pardon, my lord. I only hope you didn't contract gangrene or mites.
Very droll. I like the scarecrow standing there on an anthill. It almost startled me at a distance.
What? Hugo is still there?
Hugo?
I made him with my friends when I was just a lad. Back then, we heard that in some Kuttenberg tavern, they have a skeleton called Hugo. And we'd have done anything to see him. But the city was too far, so we made our own. He doesn't look much like a skeleton, but we didn't know that then. We were very young.
I found an old wagon near the dugout. At least what was left of it.
Don't even remind me. Me and the lads borrowed it from Farmer Tokchek. Without his permission, of course. We used to drag it up the hill and ride it all the way down. That is, until we crashed it into a tree, and it ended up in pieces. Only old Tokchek started asking around about it. So we hid it under a tree near the dugout and pretended not to know anything.
Well, it wasn't as abandoned as you said it was. There's some sort of madman living there.
What? A madman? That's strange. Unless... No, that's impossible. Did you talk to him? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just lunged at me and tried to kill me. Eventually he calmed down, but then he started spouting nonsense, like he didn't even notice I was there. He gave me a broken sword, so I reforged it for him.
Really? Show me. Let's see what kind of an artist you are. Kurva. What I meant to say is, that's a fine-looking sword. Do you know what the inscription on the blade says? It means, I confess to God Almighty.
Confess to what?
It's the beginning of a penitent prayer. Whoever wields this blade should be well aware of his sins and repent for every soul he sends to kingdom come. Forgive me. What did you say the man's name was?
He didn't tell me his name. Well, he didn't tell me much overall, but he mentioned you, someone called Libor, and Burkhard. He said Burkhard killed you. That Voiter is dead.
And now you're worried you've been talking to a dead man this whole time, eh? Really? Sounds like a coincidence. I'm sure Burkhard has killed many Voiters.
That's a bit too many coincidences for my taste. Are you sure you don't have something to tell me? Go on. You know you can trust me.
You see, that dugout, we always used to meet up there, me and my two friends. Libor, who it seems you've met, and Voiter.
Wait, so you're not Voiter?
I am, but I wasn't always. I only started calling myself that after Voiter died.
So what's your real name?
I told you. Voiticus ex Aridus.
You said it's the same thing, just in Latin. Besides, you're Czech as can be.
Very well. Originally it was, I don't seem to recall. My God, I haven't used my name in so long, I can't remember it anymore.
And this real Voiter, he was your friend, right?
Aye. Though I wasn't much of a good friend to him. Everything that happened, it was my fault. They killed him because of me.
Why do you blame yourself for Voiter's death?
Because it was my fault. If I had been there for him when he needed me, I may as well have chased him into Burkhard's grasp myself.
What do you mean?
Well, just like in the Trotsky region, Burkhard gathered a band of lads around him, and Voiter was one of them. And me and Libor didn't like it. So we tried to convince him to stop. Only Burkhard found out, and he made an example out of Voiter for anyone who'd think to betray him.
So the thing with Burkhard was purely revenge?
You could say that. I'd been fighting it for so long. But when I found out at Trotsky he was nearby, I couldn't hold back any longer.
What does the sword have to do with all this?
A long time ago, Voiter gave it to Libor. He liked playing the knight, you see. Foolish, I know, but you should have seen how happy he was when Voiter got it for him. God knows where. But how it got to be broken, I couldn't say.
So you knew Libor lives in the dugout? That's why you sent me there?
No. I really thought it was abandoned. The last I heard of Libor was that he ran away from home. I thought I'd never see him again, and I can't say that bothered me. After they killed Voiter, I couldn't look him in the eye.
What did you want me to see in the dugout?
Nothing specific, just the place itself. I used to spend time there with my friends when we were lads. We liked it there. And deaf Ludwig let us play there as much as we wanted. I spent whole days up on the roof, just admiring the surroundings and drawing. That is, until I fell through it.
So you weren't going to tell me about Libor and Voiter?
I wanted to, but I didn't even know how to start. I suppose I was hoping if you see the place, it would help me somehow. And in the end, it did.
That's enough for now. We can come back to it later.
To tell you the truth, since we got all the way here, I have another favor to ask. Another one, I know.
这个请求先不接啊，这是另外一个任务，我们之后再来。这个任务还没有结束，就是我们拿的这个重铸后的这个剑，可以去找之前的那个疯子，将这把剑交还给那个疯子的话。往后会有机会解锁这个叫好奇害死猫的一个成就，不过这个结果不会马上看到，可能要往后剧情推进才有机会看到，我们可以下期再看。
It's you. Thank you for taking the sword. Since it's been gone, I can breathe easy and think mainly. Wait, I'll show you some tips for surviving in the wilderness.
I reforged your broken sword. It's a bit more fragile now, but if you take good care of it, it will last.
It looks beautiful, but you see, I don't want it anymore. Keep it. It suits you better anyway.
I can't keep it. It belongs to you. Look at it this way. If a broken sword can be fixed, so can a broken man. But it will take some effort.
It just makes me feel horrible, just looking at it. My thoughts get all jumbled and...
I still think you should take it. You have to face your fears.
All right then. I'll take it and give it a try.
I spoke to Voiter, the painter. He said you used to be friends. A long time ago.
But Voita is dead. Please, don't talk about it. It makes me want to cry.
No, wait. I mean your other friend. The painter. He calls himself Voita now, but he used to have a different name.
No, I don't want to remember. Don't make me. I want it to be over. Make it stop hurting. Make it stop for good.
But... All right. I'm sorry. I won't torment you anymore. Why do you live here, anyway?
Here? I feel at home here. When everything was all right, I felt comfortable here. With them. Without worries.
I saw what was hanging from a branch here. You're not going to hurt yourself, are you?
Well, once. When it got real bad, I tied it up there. But I...
现在还看不到啊，不过从这个成就上推测的话，可能是因为把这个剑还给他了以后呢，他再次陷入绝望，然后就选择自尽了。那为了解锁这个成就，那你就牺牲一下吧。好，我们这期就先到这儿，后面还有这个是城市在人啊，这个任务还有后半段叫谋事在天。